Hello, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, Robert from Robert Trades Futures. Listen, we are super excited. I've got some things to talk to you about. There's a lot going on here at Robert Trades Futures. I've got winners of my most recent giveaways. We're going to talk about those. We also have new giveaways that are going to be coming up. I'm going to select a random comment, and we're going to give away an account right here on this video today. We also have some things to talk about with risk reward and a couple basic trading things that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's go ahead. We're just going to dive right into this thing right now. Okay, first things first, guys. For one thing I want to talk about really quick, this is super exciting to me. Since January, since we started giving away accounts on this channel, we have given out almost very close to $1.5 million in accounts, which is awesome. It's totally awesome. Now we know that they're not $1.5 million, but $1.5 million in accounts. And if I scroll all the way up here to the top of this thing, you can see we started back in January. Also, if you're looking for the best prop firm discounts, I have relationships with many other firms like Lucid Trading, the Futures Desk, Perdia, Poolnox, Trade Day, Tradeify, YRM Prop, Humble Futures, Blue Sky, Earn to Trade, Funded Next, and the Funded Futures Network. Code RTF at most major firms will get you the best discount. Check my prop comparison sheet in the description for more details on those firms and more. Let's go. We did some nitros. I've given away accounts from all kinds of places. Humble Funding. We have the Futures Desk is one of our top partners. We've given away so many of their accounts. We've partnered with them. We have Savius on here. We've also given away tons of Lucid accounts, LucidFlex accounts. I got something very exciting about that coming up too. We've given away LucidFlex accounts. We've given away Take Profit Trader accounts, so we're no longer affiliated with them. There's more Lucid on here, more Humble Futures. Anyway, we're talking about $1.5 million worth of accounts. And because the last one that I gave away from Humble Futures, this does have an activation fee. So if you pass this account, you do have to pay the activation fee. So it's important if you're in a position where you have $0 that you probably don't want to enter for that one. There's other ones that you can enter for example, like Lucid. So we just want to say congratulations. We got cold vibes on here. We've got this one here from Bo Huckney Robert. He won on X. He also joined the conversation here on Discord. We have Trade with Vaghella. He won, but he's going to go ahead and forfeit the account because he can't pay for it right now, which is awesome. So a huge shout out to you, brother, for doing that and pushing it forward and not taking something you can't use. That is something that can be rewarded in the future, I'm sure, because he's going to try to enter into some of those Lucid accounts. The Lucid accounts are interesting. There's no fees. There's no activation fee. So if you pass the account, that means that you get to keep the account and you don't have to pay any fees on it. This is ideal for someone that only has $0, that doesn't have any money to trade with, but does have a good trading system. Okay, so let's talk about that. $1.5 million in giveaways. The next thing I want to do, we're going to jump over here together. Let's go ahead and pick one of these videos. I'm going to pick this one. We'll just pick this video right here. We're going to pick a winner. And let me see, we're choosing from all the comments. And who is it? Tris. Oh, what? Tris won another account. That's awesome. So, Tris, go ahead and submit a ticket on Discord, and you let me know what's up, and we'll go ahead and get you the code for this account, and you can go ahead and start trading with that Humble Futures standard 100K account right away. Okay, the next thing is we have something coming out this week, and I want to tell you guys about it because it's super cool. We've been working on this for a while. It's we're going to go ahead and give away a free book that we did. We have it categorized as like a 5-day masterclass for funded futures prop trading. It's basically just a general overview of what we're looking for. You know that I have my comparison sheet, and you know that I trade with certain props and I have partnerships with certain props. What I look for, what I'm trying to figure out when I'm picking a prop to trade with. It's not the same thing for everybody. That's why I made this 5-day master course that you can go ahead and sign up for, and you can learn about it and see what it is that I'm looking for and what the different things are that you can find beyond the marketing, beyond just the marketing part, so that you can understand what it is that you need to pick. So if you're brand new to futures trading, this is really going to be good for you. Plus, and I'm announcing this week, I don't have the book yet to give you. The book, I have it, but it's not ready yet. We're going to give it out next week because it's going to go along with something else. But you must be following me to find out about this stuff. You got to be following me on X. You got to be following me on Discord. Join the Discord, get verified. You've got to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so that you know when these things are happening, right? Because there's going to be more. I'm at 1.5 million. I think by the end of the year, I could probably give away at least $5 million in accounts if not more. I don't want to say 10, but it's possible. It could happen. Okay, the next thing, guys, this is the next thing I want to talk about. And this is like, let's go over here and take a look at this together. Okay, because nothing against him. This is not anything like against this specific person. This is this thing that's been kind of going around X a little bit, and people are talking about it because there's different opinions and views on this. And I want to give you mine because I think it's important, because I want you to become the best trader that you can possibly become instead of becoming some kind of lackluster thing that's not really working, right? So, okay, here's the post. Let me grab my little highlighter here just so that we have it on hand and we can look at this together. So low RR is better than high RR trades for prop firms. I don't know how this is even a controversial take. So you don't understand statistics. You have a small drawdown limit on prop firms. You can't afford to be going through big losing streaks and drawdowns that come with high RR strategies. There's nothing wrong with 4 to 8R trades. 8R is a little excessive. We're talking like 2 to 5. 2 to 5. Let's keep it real here. Maybe 8 on a day where you get this massive trend day to the downside in the kind of environment we're in now. Yeah, sure. Okay, but 8R on a standard, just regular old day trading thing, not when you're trading indices, which you should be trading instead of all this high volatility nonsense. Okay, so, but they should be traded on personal capital, not prop firms. Okay, fair. Yeah, definitely. So here's my question. This is like, before I even get into the rest of this thing here, there's not that much to write about, really. The reason that this is going around is because, and I have this friend, not my friend, but he's this kid this kid is really smart. This kid understands statistics. And I'm not saying that you should go and do everything he's saying, but if you watch this video, you'll understand a little bit more about, and look at what the video says. It's like, stop trading like an idiot. Okay, here's the deal. The reason that the one-to-one thing works for day traders and prop firm traders and all that, or the reason is it's twofold. Number one, you're trading too big. You're trading too big. You have too much size on. If you have a mini on an almost any prop firm account, it's way too big. You should be trading micros. Even though it's a $50,000 account, you typically have like $2,000 to $2,500 worth of drawdown. You need to be trading micros in that, not trading minis and all this. That's absolutely outrageous. If you had $2,000 in your own personal account, would you trade a mini in it? Now, if you're saying yes, you really don't know anything about risk management. No, the answer is no. You would trade with micros. If anything, it's probably not enough capital. Now, the reason that this is going around is because with a one-to-one, you can actually have a negative expectancy and still come out with a payout because you happen to travel down a path that was profitable for a period of time before the law of large numbers took over, and the lack of edge that you have eventually plays itself out. So it's possible with a one-to-one with no edge, if you just go in there and gamble, you might get a payout. Now, the other reason I believe in my heart, because I've done this for a while now, I've been trading for a few years on these futures. And the thing that I want to say about the one-to-one, because I thought that too. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I thought it, because we're going to get deep and real. And if you don't like this part, it doesn't really matter to me whether or not you like it. Yes, I have prop firm codes, but I want you to be a real trader. I do. I don't encourage anybody to gamble. The reason that people go one-to-one is because they're too nervous. They're entering, as soon as the expansion happens, they're jumping in. They're jumping in. They're jumping out. Oh, I'm a scalper or what? No, you're just nervous. You're nervous and impulsive and chasing and erratically entering the market. And the only way that you can survive is with a one-to-one. Now, the reason that I want to encourage you to look for a 1-to-2, and also, I might have a course for sale one day. I currently don't. We're putting together stuff now to get more information and education in place when people come to my Discord server, when people come to my assets so that they can learn more. Because I want to be able to at least present information to people that can help them. I encourage you. Now, I'm not saying you're going out there and listening to TGR trades and these kids with gold in their mouth. And the person doesn't know anything about trading. And if you can't see right through that, don't trade, please. Don't go do something else. The reason that I'm encouraging you to do this is because if you develop a real strategy, if you develop the patience that is necessary to catch a 1-to-2 or to catch a 1-to-3, or dare I say 4s and 5s, until you learn how to identify where the potential for that is on the chart, you can never make this long term. You're not going to be a long-term trader trading one-to-one. In fact, I don't even bother wasting my time looking for those kind of trades anymore. I don't want to place 50 trades throughout the course of the day, going up and going down and chasing everything around. Every time it moves, I'm running around like, no, man, that's not how you trade. If you're still in that state, then stay one-to-one. This is the part about the post that drove me nuts. Right here. If optimizing the eval gets you the payout, then that is trading well in this context. Why fight the rules when you can just play them? Really? See, the problem with this kind of mentality and this kind of thinking, it's the same kind of mentality and thinking that develops the one-to-one. Trying to figure out how to get over and all that. Don't get me wrong. The prop firms are clearly set up with the consistency rules and everything. They've done the math. They know probabilities. They're clearly set up to cut you off, at the legs, especially if you trade minis. You don't need 10 lots, but that's the way it's marketed, as a 50K account with a 10 lot limit. Who puts 10 lots on with a $2,000 drawdown? Only crazy people would do that. You lose your money, guaranteed, guaranteed, guaranteed. So the reason that I'm saying these things is because I want you to think, what if? What if it actually is possible to get 1-2 or 1-3? 1-5 is kind of like maybe once or twice a week, that kind of thing might present itself. And here's the thing, when you get in, you're not going to know. You're not going to know that it would actually be 5R. So depending on what you have on, there's a point you reach where I should just take my profit somewhere. But 1R, no, I'm not looking for 1R trades anymore, because that's just not going to work out long term. This is beyond getting a payout. Because let's say you do get a payout or 2 or 3 or whatever. Now you have all these bad habits in place that you're going to have to work double time to unlearn. So tell me, what's more important to you? Long-term success, or, getting a couple payouts so you can flex on social media or something or whatever? Look, here's the deal. If you look over here, let me go to where I was last week. If you look over here where I was last week, I put one of these big winning days that I had up here. This is all copying micros, 1-4 micros. 4 is a little bit much, but I was adding into winners. And you can see all this stuff in my journal. I came up with like $15,000 that day across 11 accounts or something, trading super small. Now I'm going to show you, though, I got a little greedy the next day. The next day I got greedy. And you can see it right here. I got clicky. And I got stuck up in some of this stuff, and I wound up drawing down, I don't know, it was like $5,000 or $6,000. I wound up giving like half of it back, a little bit more than I was really comfortable with. I don't like to lose that much per account. I had some problems with the copier, not making excuses. It's all my responsibility. So I gave back a little more than I wanted to because I was trying to push it. I was like, if I just get one more K, I could pass all of these at once and show everybody that you can really just trade with micros and pass all this stuff and get, over a little period of time, make tons of money without going through all that stress of, oh God, and going back and forth. But I want you to challenge yourself. Maybe it's possible to actually get 1-2 or 1-3 or 1-5. You think those banks aren't getting those kind of returns? They absolutely are. Anyone can get those kind of returns if they can stop clicking and be patient. Be patient. Figure out, go back and look at what you did in your journal. Take screenshots and see. You'll see there's patterns that exist where there's ideal, or at least better, places to enter that can give you those big runs. And now you're a 1-3 trader, or you're a 1-5 trader. Now you're balling. Or you can listen to this 1-1 nonsense that people are trying to sell you prop firms about or whatever. These people don't know what they're talking about. Now, remember, guys, get into our channels, get into the Discord, I'm going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff this week. We've got 50K Lucid Pro accounts coming up. They're going to be given out across different channels. I got my free Funded Futures Master Course coming up. I want you to get that too. We'll talk to you guys soon. If this is the kind of content that you enjoy, I'm going to give it to you real every time. I don't care. I can't come on here and do the whole little marketing thing. I'm going to tell you the truth. I can't do it any other way. That's just the way it is. So I will see you guys on the next one.